So, in an upcoming episode, we talk about intentionality.
Yes.
Which I love.
Yes.
Being intentional. I do think and many people probably agree because as we're talking about resolutions, which we could debunk later.
Can we? Yeah, we're going to debunk. Wait, let's pause for a minute and debunk that right now.
We're going to do it now. Don't set resolutions.
Don't set resolutions because here's the thing. You know you're not going to do it.
I knew we were going to be on the same page with this.
I saw the best. I need to post it. I need to find it and repost it. It said something like, I'm going to open a gym, and for the first 2 weeks of the year, it's going to have exercise equipment, and after 2 weeks, we're swapping it out for a wine bar. I'm like, that I would sign up for. Sign my membership up now. So I will be launching the Renew Wine Bar and Exercise Facility coming soon.
Now I have to look up my quote that I saw. Because
but this is true. Like we think about resolutions and we all slide into the year. And when I say relaunch and renew, what I don't want you guys to do is to commit to something you're never going to do in the first place. Because I stopped with resolutions years ago because I had the obligatory, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. I'm going to do all the things. I did all the things for like a minute and then I was done, especially with the gym, right? Did you find your quote?
No, but I found another one.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I got to find. This is not the quote I was looking for, but it does say, New Year's resolution to tolerate fools more gladly, provided this does not encourage them to take up more of my time.
Oh, okay.
Not the quote I was going for.
No, because that's not. We are not. The resolution I will keep is I'm not tolerating fools this year. I haven't been tolerating fools for I think it's been a couple years now that I've gotten rid of the fools. Don't you think? I think we exited some fools.
We did.
We intentionally removed them from my world.
I wish I could find it, but it was essentially along the lines of those who set New Year's resolutions. Number one, you're kind of sort of setting yourself up for failure, and thus it's a foolish move. Is basically that's where the word fool came in. But it was essentially the quote is saying it's a foolish move to try to set a New Year's resolution, because in a sense you're kind of sort of setting yourself up for failure. It's not a good thing to do.
Here's the thing. I think with resolutions, so many people look at things they feel like they need to do as opposed to what they want to do, or as opposed to thinking about what's going to move me in the direction of what I want life to look like. So I had, as we're looking at renewing for the year and relaunching and really kind of shifting what we're doing now, I had this conversation with a private coaching client of mine actually yesterday, and she is amazing and so gifted and so talented and really on the verge of some great things. But she tends to focus backwards a little bit. Well, I did this or I don't. So everything was coming, not everything, but a lot was coming from lack. I don't want to do this or I don't want to do this. And you're thinking too far in the past. And if you're not going that way, so quit looking that way, right? So what I want to focus on today is what can we all do to get in the mindset of, all right, let's reshape this. Let's figure out what the heck we want 2023 to look like and say no to everything else that isn't that or that isn't moving us in that direction.
Yes.
So if you want to lose 10 pounds, cool. What the heck are you going to look like at the end of that? What's it going to take to get there? Don't just say, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week, because you're not. I mean, look, if you're sporting an extra 50, 60 pounds, which not faulting you, been there, right? And you don't work out at all, to say, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week isn't right.
Yeah.
Do you need to? For sure. But set something realistic. Like, hey, you know what? I want to feel good. I want to have a little bit more energy. I'm going to just try to move my butt off the couch a couple times a week. That's kind of where I start. Because, you guys that listen a lot and have been with us for all these 5 years know I am not an exercise person. I try. And
I don't find it fun either.
I don't find it fun, right? I really don't.
It's not fun to me.
So for me, right? And you guys remember, those of you guys, the longtime listeners are going to remember when I did the 75 hard, and I was ripped by the end of it. I was looking at some pictures the other day that I pulled out. I was like, dang. I know. I think I'm going to just print out a life size one and just hold it up in front of me, because I looked at the pictures at the end of it. I was like, okay. But what was interesting is, here's what made me think of it. I loved the way I looked at the end of that 75 part. I've gained it all back, but that's because I quit doing the things that got me there.
Yeah.
But what was inspiring to me was not the resolution to say, I'm going to work out 2 times a day. I'm not going to have alcohol. I'm not going to do that. It was how I looked. So what inspires me now thinking about it isn't going, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a day. I'm going to do this. It's looking at that picture going, all right, what do I need to do today to get back to that? Or what move is what I'm doing right now moving me closer to what I look like there that I was inspired by, or, me being chubby on the other end, whatever it is you're moving either towards or away from your goals with every decision you make.